Today new topic, right?
Switch off the fan.
Place of supply under GST. Place of supply, before directly entering into the concept of place of supply, we should understand why we should read what is the importance of this concept called place of supply. See, how a good or service shall attract GST in India? One, there must be a supply, right? There must be a supply. For that we will read Schedule 1 and also Schedule 1 also along with the 7. Then we will determine whether it is a supply of goods or a supply of service. And we also check Schedule 2. Then it should not be covered by Schedule 3, because if it covers Schedule 3, it is not taxable. Then it is not exempted under any notification. If it is exempted, it is not taxable. Then determine whether it is an intrastate supply or interstate supply or import of goods or import of service into India or export of goods or export of service out of India, or is it a supply of goods to or services to a SEZ unit, or it is a stock transfer between the distinct persons. Correct? It should fall broadly within these lines only. It cannot be other than this. Then we will determine whether, once you determine whether it is an intrastate supply, interstate supply, then we can identify whether it should be, the tax charged should be CGST, SGST or IGST, because we have already discussed intrastate supplies will attract CGST, SGST, right? And interstate supply will attract IGST. So first of all, we should know what is intrastate supply, correct? What is intrastate supply? So now we will move to IGST Act. Now IGST Act section 7, what it says, subject to the provisions of section 10, supply of goods where the location of the supplier, it is talking about supply of goods, only goods, where the location of the supplier, that means the seller, and the place of supply are in two different states or two different union territories, or one in a state and other in a union territory, shall be treated as supply of goods in the course of interstate trade or commerce. So I wrongly pronounced, it is an interstate supply, not intrastate supply. Section 7 is interstate supply. So interstate supply said to be in the course of interstate trade or commerce when the supply of goods are such that the location of the supplier is in Andhra Pradesh, okay, and the buyer, not the buyer, the place of supply, the place of supply is in another state, let us say Telangana, then it is called interstate supply. So it is easy that location of the supplier, place of supply. But the question is, what do you mean by place of supply? Unless you know that. See, this is easy. Location of the supplier, from where he is selling, from where, because goods particularly it's very easy. Okay, correct? From where he is selling, where he is located, Andhra. But what do you mean by place of supply? Because location of the supplier and the place of supply are in two different states. The supplier should be in one state, the place of supply should be in another state. Only then it becomes an interstate supply. Then supply of goods imported into the territory of India, goods imported from outside India till they cross customs frontiers of India, till they cross customs frontiers of India. Fine. Now subject to 12, we will see what is 10, what is 12, etc. Okay. Supply of services. Now he is talking about what? Supply of services, where the location of the supplier and the place of supply are in two different states. Okay? Okay. Supply of services imported into the territory of India shall be treated as to be supply of services in the course of interstate trade or commerce. Import of service, unless goods, services will not be like into the waters, coming to the waters, going to the godown. It will not be like that. Okay, they will provide, you will receive. That's all. Okay, so any services imported into India shall be deemed to be interstate supplies. Now, subsection 1, 2 deals with goods, 3 deals with services, okay, and now subsection 4 deals with services, and now 5 deals with goods or services. Distinction is there? Goods, service, both. Now what it says? Supply of goods or services are both when the supplier is located in India, and the place of supply is outside India. Okay? Then supply of goods or services are both to or by to SEZ unit or developer, or by SEZ unit or developer. Third, supply of goods or services are both in the taxable territory, not being an intrastate supply, which is not a intrastate supply, and not covered elsewhere in this section, shall be treated as interstate sale. Let us sum up. Now what first one says? In the case of supply of goods subject to 10, we will see what is 10. Supply of goods where the location of the supplier and the place of supply. You have two elements. Location of the supplier, place of supply in two different states. It should fall in two different states. And then supply of goods imported into the territory of India till they cross customs frontiers of India shall be treated as interstate supply. Once imported, once goods are cleared for home consumption, then you have to determine, and once the goods are cleared for home consumption, came out of the customs hands, and now you are selling, you have to see this. Okay? And then supply of services, location of the supplier, place of supply, two different states. Services imported into India, interstate supply. Whether goods or services, supplier located in India, place of supply outside India. Goods or services supplied by SEZ unit or SEZ developer. And a residuary clause. See here. Location of the supplier, say Andhra Pradesh. Place of supply, Maharashtra, is equal to interstate supply. Clear? Huh? Any doubts now? Okay. Then import of goods into India, interstate supply anyway, and till they cross customs frontiers of India, if there is any sale, interstate sale. Then export of goods, then supply of goods to SEZ unit or developer. These are all interstate supplies. Now what is intrastate supply? So from section 7, what is important? Two important points. Location of the supplier, where is the supplier located, and where is the place of supply. Okay, next. Subject to the provisions of 10, supply of goods where the location of the supplier and the place of supply are in the same state. Supplier, Vizag. Place of supply, Vijayawada. Same state, no? What it will become? Intrastate supply. Provided the following supply of goods shall not be treated as intrastate supplies. Even though it might be taking place within the state. It might be the case that the location of the supplier is also in Andhra, place of supply also in Andhra. Still they are saying supply of goods to or by SEZ deemed to be interstate supply. Deemed to be interstate supply. We have seen here, no? These are all interstate supplies. That's what is repeating. Goods imported into the territory of India till they cross customs frontiers of India, interstate supply. And supplies made to a tourist, we will read in the section 15, are deemed to be interstate supplies. So if I am from Maharanipeta, Visakhapatnam, I am selling the goods to Achyutapuram SEZ. Location of the supplier, Vizag. Where is the place of supply? We will identify, we will have to identify place of supply. But they are in Vizag only. The goods are moving from Vizag and terminating in Vizag. It should be typically intrastate. But no, why? Section says so. Section treats SEZ as a separate location. Okay? Okay. Next one. Subject to the provisions of 12, supply of services where the location of the supplier and the place of supply of services are in the same state, provided that intrastate supply of services shall not include supply of services to or by SEZ developer or SEZ unit. So the moment you say SEZ unit transaction, it is deemed to be an interstate supply. What is an explanation 1? An establishment in India, any other establishment outside India. I have an office in India, I have an office in US. Then an establishment in a state, Andhra Pradesh, and any other establishment outside that state, Tamil Nadu. I have an office in operations office in Andhra and one in Tamil Nadu. An establishment in a state or union territory and any other establishment, business vertical, but registered within that state, then such establishments shall be treated as establishments of distinct persons. The moment you say distinct persons, Schedule 1 comes into picture. Any transaction between distinct persons shall be deemed to be a supply even made without consideration. We know first two. What is the next one? Business vertical. This is also we discussed. Nowadays, even if you are within the one state, you have 3 factories, but all the 3 are different business verticals. One it is into sugar, one is chemicals, one is into X. Now you can go ahead and take 3 registrations. Earlier that option was not there. You will be having only 1 registration. Now you can have separate registration for each business vertical. Then such case where all the 3 were registered, then each such registration of the same person will be treated as distinct person. So any transaction between these 3 people will be treated as what? Distinct persons. So Schedule 1 comes into picture. The supplier, place of supply, both are in Andhra Pradesh. It will be an intrastate supply. Now place of supply. So we have not yet entered into the concept of place of supply. Now we know various types of supplies: intrastate, interstate, imports, exports, SEZ. So in determining the nature of supply, whether it is an intrastate or interstate or import or export, one of the key ingredient is what? Is place of supply along with the location of the supplier, and in some cases location of the recipient, export of services and all we will see. That is also important. See, location of the supplier is the place from where the supply takes place. It may be a registered premises or other office. Now what is left out? Place of supply. Location of the supplier you can identify. See, location of the supplier of goods is not defined in the Act. Maybe because it is easier. Because from where the goods are moving you can see. Correct? Huh? But location of the supplier of services, location of the recipient of services has been defined because they are intangible in nature. From where you are providing, I can't see directly. Okay, it will be based on some assumptions. Now, first we will see place of supply of goods. Now we are actually into place of supply concept. Now we are subject to subsection 10. Subject to section 10. That's what they said, right? Here, if you see section 7, subject to 10. Subject to 10. That means generally, if the supply of goods were location of the supplier and place of supply in two different states, it is an interstate supply. But this concept is subject to section 10. Now, if section 10 says something contrary, section 10 will prevail. Now, what is section 10? The place of supply in simple terms refers to the place to which the supply is made. See, under the indirect tax law or especially GST law, it is a destination based taxation. It is a consumption based taxation. Therefore, the taxes should go to the state where the goods are actually consumed. The taxes should go to the state where the goods are destined, where the goods are moved, to which state the goods are moved is very important. Okay? It is not that from where you are selling, but it is the case where the goods are moving. It is not from where, it is to where. Okay? In simple terms. So this section covers determination of supply of goods in any case other than imports and exports. Import and exports are dealt by 11. Now, determination of place of supply other than place of supply of goods imported into or export from India, case 1. This is 10 subsection 1 clause A. Okay? First case, case 1. What it says? Where the supply involves movement of goods. Where the supply involves movement of goods. That means it has to be moved from one location to another location. Whether by the supplier, that movement, the transportation may be caused either by the supplier or by the recipient. Either I may physically transport, or you may come and take the goods away, or by a third person, transporter, okay, or your agent, or your principal, somebody acting on your behalf. The place of supply of such goods shall be the location of the goods at the time at which the movement of goods terminates for delivery to the recipient. So each and every word is so important to understand the concept. So first of all, there should be a movement of goods. Okay? There should be a transportation of goods. Who shall do that? It can be done either by the supplier, recipient, or anybody. But there must be movement of goods. Then, in such a case, which case? Where there is a movement of goods. In such case, the place of supply shall be the location of the goods. It's first talking about the location of the goods. At what time? At the time at which the movement of goods terminates. When movement terminates, when the transportation of goods comes to an end, at that point of time, where are the goods located? For what? For what? For delivery to the recipient. Have you got this from plain reading of this section? Huh? Okay. So there must be transportation of goods, and the supplier, Visakhapatnam, the goods have to be moved from Visakhapatnam to some other place. So goods moved, okay, moved, and the movement of goods terminated in Hyderabad, because that is the place where the buyer is situated. Why the goods moved terminated the movement of the goods in Hyderabad? For delivery. While delivering the goods to the buyer, where the goods are located? Where the goods are located? Hyderabad. Therefore, what is the place of supply? Hyderabad, Telangana. That's all. What is the location of the supplier in our example? Vizag. What is the place of supply? Telangana. How we determined? Because there was a movement of goods. Movement is caused by the supplier of the goods. Let us say in the example, the movement started from Vizag, terminated at Hyderabad for delivery to the buyer. Okay? That is the place of supply. It is not that since I sold goods in Andhra, place of supply also Andhra. Place of supply doesn't mean where sales take place, where the sale is taking place. No. To which place the sale is taking place. See, there must be a transaction. What is the type of transaction? Involving supply of goods by a seller to the buyer on account of such sale. On account of such sale. Okay, on account of such sale means what? As a result of such sale. Okay, such sale, the goods are moved from one location to another. Generally, it will be from seller location to buyer location. Such movement of goods may be caused by the seller or by the buyer as per the terms of the agreement. Either I may send my transporter to pick up, or I will ask you to send the goods. Correct? Next, the place of supply shall be place where the movement of goods comes to an end. Place where the movement of goods comes to an end for delivery to the buyer. Say for example, if A of Andhra Pradesh enters into a supply agreement with B of Bangalore and B requests A to deliver the goods at Bangalore at their warehouse, and A engages a transporter for delivery to B Bangalore premises, the place of supply shall be the warehouse of B in Bangalore where the goods are actually delivered. Therefore, the place of supply in this case shall be Karnataka. Any doubts in this example? It's very clear, crystally clear. Clear? Okay. And since the location of the supplier is Andhra, place of supply Bangalore, Karnataka, it becomes what supply? That's all. Okay. Location of the supplier is in Andhra, place of supply is in Karnataka. They are falling into different states. So it is an interstate supply. Okay? Clear? Okay. 10(1)(b), second case. Where the goods are delivered by the supplier to a recipient or any other person. This is bit complicated. Try to understand. Where the goods are delivered, I am delivering the goods, X, I am delivering the goods by the supplier to a recipient, say Amruta, okay, or any other person for that matter, on the direction of a third person, Sai. Sai told me, sir, you deliver the goods to Amruta. Before even the goods commences movement, even before the goods commence, goods not yet moved, even before the goods commences movement, he is telling me, sir, you please deliver the goods to Amruta. You are selling me only, but deliver the goods to Amruta. Either by of transfer of document of title to the goods, that means how the sale is taking place. Either by way of transfer of document of title to the goods, or otherwise, in your example, I am the supplier, Amruta is the recipient, he is the third person who directed me to deliver. Characters are clear? Huh? I am the supplier, she is the recipient, and is the third party who actually directed me to deliver the goods to Amrita. Either by way of transfer of document of title to the goods or otherwise, it shall be deemed that the said third person has received the goods. Again, fiction. Law says what? No, you have not delivered the goods to Amrita. You have delivered the goods to Sai only. So what is the consequence? And the place of such supply shall be the principal place of business of such third person. Okay. See, these are popularly called bill to ship to transactions. Sai enters into an agreement for sale with me. Okay. And says, sir, I am your buyer, no doubt. But please deliver the goods to Amrita, because Amrita is his customer. Sai is my buyer, Amrita is his buyer. Got the point? You may ask, sir, why not Amrita directly place a supply on me? Yeah. Why not Amrita directly place an order with me? She may not know about me. Got the point? She know only Sai. So she places an order with Sai. Sai doesn't have stock. He places an order with me. Now, technically speaking, I should be sending the goods to Sai. Sai should be sending the goods to Amrita. But I am in Andhra Pradesh. Sai is in Delhi. Amrita is in Kanyakumari. Does it make sense to the goods to move to Delhi and then from there to Kanyakumari? How much is the transportation cost? No. So what is the better way? Sir, you send the goods to directly Amrita, bill to me. So now I will say, I will raise a tax invoice on Sai. Bill to Sai, New Delhi, TIN number. Okay. And as per the section, what it says? He is the person who has actually received the goods. So the place of supply will be his place of business, Delhi. Bill to Sai, address, TIN number. What is the place of supply? Delhi. And below that I will write consignee or delivery to or ship to Amrita, address, TIN number, Kanyakumari. Generate the waybill as if the goods are moving from Andhra to Kanyakumari. Obviously, goods are moving, and send the goods along with the documentation. Goods are moved. Tax invoice, original copy will go to Sai. Now Sai will raise a tax invoice on Amrita. So for him, sale of goods to Amrita, Kanyakumari from Delhi. For me, the place of supply is Delhi. For him, the place of supply is Tamil Nadu. There are two interstate supplies. Okay, దెబ్బకి రెండు పెట్టలు అంటారు కదా. So transaction appears to be one, but actually there are two transactions. One is sale from Andhra to Delhi. Second one sale from Delhi to Tamil Nadu. See, ultimately goods are reached to Tamil Nadu. Whether Tamil Nadu is getting their revenue? Yes. Though I am theoretically raising an invoice on Delhi, IGST, first this tax revenue will go to Delhi state, SGST portion. Because the same back to back he will be raising with on Tamil Nadu. the Tamil Nadu state is getting their revenue. That is the place where actually the goods are destined. That is the place where the goods are actually consumed. Correct? Clear? That is what is called as bill to ship to transaction. Let us see the example carefully. A is in Mumbai. Okay? Let us say I am A. I am in Mumbai. I places an order on B of West Bengal. Now I am placing the order on West Bengal side B for supply of 1 ton of cement bags. So the contract is between A, Mumbai, Maharashtra, West Bengal, and the Maharashtra person A requests B of West Bengal to deliver the goods to C. The sale agreement is between A and B. I am the buyer, he is the seller, and I am requesting him, sir, you bill me, but please deliver the goods to C. Where is the C? Chennai. So 3 states are involved. Now B arranges transportation of goods and deliver the goods to C of Chennai. He delivered the goods to C of Chennai. In this example, the sale is said to have taken place between B and A only. As far as I am concerned, as far as the seller is concerned, the sale is between Maharashtra and West Bengal. You don't say, sir, the goods are delivered to C of Chennai, but the law says the goods are deemed to be delivered to A of Mumbai. Okay? So B raises a tax invoice on A of Mumbai with the place of supply Maharashtra and charge IGST. This is clear? Okay. Now A of Maharashtra raises tax invoice on C of Chennai with place of supply Tamil Nadu and charge IGST, interstate supply. So these kind of sales are popularly known as bill to ship to. Bill to A, ship to C transactions. But there are 2 sales. 1, 2. Okay. And B, while raising the tax invoice, mentions A as the buyer, that is bill to A, and C as the consignee or shipping party. This is clear? Any doubts are there? It's very clear, no? Bit, if at all, is there any complication in this section? This is the section. But with the examples we have given, you should be able to understand. We will go to the next one, 10(1)(c). Wrongly వచ్చింది. Where the supply does not involve movement of goods. Where the supply does not involve transportation. No. Whether by the supplier or by the recipient, the place of supply shall be the location of such goods at the time of delivery to the recipient. You go to a textile shop, you buy a shirt. Okay. Supplier, VISAKHAPATNAM, you are the buyer, you went there, you took the delivery. Does it require any transportation in a lorry, auto, something like that? No. Transportation doesn't require. There is no movement of goods. Don't say, sir, I am with this trouser moving to my house. No. So there should be transportation of the goods from one location to another location for delivery. And here the goods are already delivered to you. In that kind of cases, the place of supply shall be the location of such goods at the time of delivery. You go to a supermarket, pick up an item, pay the bill, come out. It's over. What is the place of supply? Supermarket. Because the goods doesn't involve any movement of goods. We'll take another example. From Vinny, today I have taken on hire a machinery, or leasing or hiring. I am in Mumbai, she is in Chennai. So she sent the machinery and I am paying rental every month. 2 years is the contract. Now after the 2 years, I said, dear Winnie, please sell this item to me. I would like to buy this. She said, okay, fine, sir, you take it. The goods are already with me. The machinery is already in my location. Does it involve any movement of goods? No. But the supplier is in Chennai. I am in Mumbai. And at the time of this transaction, where the goods are lying? With me, Mumbai. So what is the place of supply? Mumbai. Got it? Any doubts on this? Okay? That's it. We'll see examples. A of Ahmedabad takes on hire a machinery for 2 years from B of Mumbai. The goods are with A, obviously. He takes on hire, no? So goods are in Ahmedabad only. After 2 years, A requests B to sell the machinery and B agrees. So at the time of sale, the goods are already in the possession of A and does not require any movement for delivery to A. Therefore, the place of supply shall be the place where the goods are located at the time of sale. Where the goods are located? Ahmedabad. Where is the seller? Mumbai. So the location of the supplier and the place of supply are falling in two different states. Supplier is in Mumbai, buyer is in Ahmedabad, and there is no movement of goods. So now B raises what invoice? IGST, SGST, CGST? IGST. This is important for the coming examination. Okay? Newly inserted, effective from 1/10/23. It will not be there in your study material. Where the supply of goods is made to a person, I am supplying the goods to a person, Srinivas. Okay? That Srinivas is other than a registered person. He is not registered dealer. I am registered dealer. He is not registered dealer. This is called B2C transaction. I am business entity. You are not. You are a consumer. B2C. Okay. The place of supply shall, notwithstanding anything contained in A or C. Above, we said something. What does A says? What does A says? Where there is a movement of the goods, where it terminates. What is B says? Bill to, ship to. What the C says? Where the goods are, where the movement is not involved. Now what is this CA? Where X is selling goods to Y, where the Y is unregistered, irrespective of A or C. Where movement is involved, where the movement terminates, where there is no movement involved, irrespective of that. Now it will override that. Place of supply shall be the location as per the address of Srinivas as recorded in the invoice issued by Ramakrishna. As per address of the Srinivas, that is the unregistered person. What is his address as per my invoice? That address, if it is within the state, intrastate. Outside the state, interstate. If it is recorded in the invoice, but generally B2C supply, will they everybody while issuing invoices, are they recording your address? You will go, you buy a shirt, you will print out the bill, it's over. He is asking you, sir, give me your Aadhaar card, give me your PAN card, give me full address, give me phone number, give me email ID. In some cases where the product requires registration, for example, you go and buy a mobile phone, they may be asking. But you go and have a tea, now he has to give the bill. Is he recording all your details? No. If that is the case, and the location of the supplier, the place of supply shall be the location of the supplier where the address of the said person is not recorded in the invoice. If it is recorded in the invoice, your address is the place of supply. If it is not recorded in the invoice, my address. Any doubts in this? This is clear? Can we move to next one? Okay. Next, 10(1)(d). Where the goods are assembled or installed at site, the place of supply shall be such installation, the place of such installation or assembly. For example, I am in Vizag. Okay. You are in Vijayanagaram. So you bought an air conditioner from me. Okay. So the air conditioner need to be transported, need to reach your house, need to be installed, checked, and give the delivery possession. Correct? Huh? So in such cases, if first of all, whether it is naturally bundled supply, section 8, go back to 8, whether it is naturally bundled, so what is the principal supply? AC. So it is a sale of goods or sale of service? Sale of goods. So this section is applicable. Now in such a case where the installation or assembly is taking place, it generally happens, you buy big machineries, okay, which needs to be physically go to the factory premises of the buyer, which needs to be installed, which needs to be test run, trial production should be done, properly tested, and then hand over to the buyer. But you may be in Andhra, the supplier, I may be in Telangana. Okay. So in that case where the goods are physically installed, take a case, the buyer is located in Telangana, the seller is located in Andhra, but the installation is also taking place in Andhra. This is how questions will be in the exam. Got this point? So we can just read the provision. We need not read so many examples also. Just plain reading. Where the goods are assembled or installed in a site, the place of supply shall be such installation. He may give 10 confusions. He is located there. He is got order from another person. He is located in another state. But he asked the seller to install in the same state where the seller is located. Ignore everything. See what it's saying. The place of installation. All these are irrelevant points in the question. What is relevant? Where the goods are installed. That's all. That is the example also. Next. Where the goods are supplied on board a conveyance. Correct? You are going in Vande Bharat. You are having food. You are having water bottle. You are having ice cream. You are having tea. You are having coffee. They may be providing TV. They may be providing internet. They may be providing Wi-Fi. These are all what? Supplies on board. On board means you are in flight, or in the train, in the bus, like that, in the vessel, in the cruise, including a vessel, aircraft, train or motor vehicle. The place of supply shall be the location at which such goods are taken on board. For example, Vande Bharat train, Vizag to Secunderabad. Okay. They are charging separately for food, right? Okay. You have to buy in the train. Okay. The goods, now the train is moving from Vizag to Hyderabad. Let us say you just crossed the Andhra border and now they started serving food. What is the place of supply? Is it VISAKHAPATNAM? Is it Telangana? It is where the food is taken on board. It is taken on board in Vizag from Taj Hotel. Okay, then Vizag. Vijayawada. Or just crossing Hyderabad, is there any stop? From there they boarded Telangana. That's very simple. So where the goods are taken on the board, the flight is flying from Cochin to Delhi. In Cochin, they boarded the food. Now the flight is moving around many states in between. It is very difficult to determine where you are exactly eating. Above Andhra, above Telangana, above Maharashtra, above UP, or just above Delhi, where you are eating? How do you know? They said, where the goods are boarded on the flight. Where? Cochin. Cochin is the place of supply. Clear? Fully clear? Very good. That's all about 10 section 10. We'll quickly 10.1. No, 10.1a, where the supply involves movement of goods. 10.1b, bill to ship to. 10.1c, no movement, supply doesn't involve movement of goods, going to the shop and picking your goods. 10.1ca, sale to unregistered person. This should be there in your examination question paper. Okay, from place of supply. Then 10.1d, assembling at sites. 10.1a, on board conveyance. Easy, huh? Very easy, right? Okay, you can remember these examples and go and write the exam. Now we'll go to 11. What is 11? Determination of place of supply of goods imported into India or exported from India. The place of supply of goods imported into India shall be the location of the importer. Where you are located. Sir, I am located in Andhra Pradesh. Okay. The goods are coming from Singapore by vessel to Chennai port. Okay. It is not that since the goods are physically came to Chennai, the place of supply will be Tamil Nadu. No. Though the goods are physically came to Chennai port, where I am located? Andhra Pradesh. The place of supply shall be Andhra Pradesh. Clear? Don't confuse yourself. So the goods are physically came to Chennai, therefore the place of supply should be Chennai only. No. Where are you located? Depending upon the availability of the port, I may get it done Vizag or Chennai or Cochin, anywhere, or Paradeep. It depends. But that doesn't mean the goods are imported into that state. No, the place of supply will be my state. The importer, I am the buyer. So goods are ultimately destined to my state. That is important. Got the point? Okay. Let us complicate this. I am in Vizag. The goods are imported at Chennai port. Now I find a customer in Cochin. Okay. Question is clear? I am in Andhra. Goods physically imported in Chennai. Now I found a customer in Cochin. Case 1. I will not clear the goods yet. I will not clear. Meanwhile, I will sell the goods to other party, Cochin party. This is one case. In that case, whether Schedule 3 is applicable, goods sold before the goods crossed the customs frontiers of India. Yes. Schedule 3. You are a celebrated or no? Schedule 3 says what? Do you have readily in your book? Where the goods are sold on high seas or before the goods cross customs frontiers of India, it is neither a supply of goods nor a supply of service. It will be there, it should be there. Because now he will become the importer. Just it's a common sense. No need to turn your book. When I sold the goods before the clearance, by transfer of the bill of lading, who will become the importer? He will become the importer. It is as if as good as he is importing the goods. So he will file the bill of entry, clear the goods. I will not pay any taxes. It is neither interstate sale nor intrastate sale. It is not a supply at all under schedule 3.
So, but well, you are explaining the
Interstate supply, I said. Okay. Now read that with schedule 3. That's why I am covering up here. I said when the goods are sold before the goods cross the customs frontiers of India, what we discussed is it is an interstate supply. Okay, but now link it to schedule 3. In such cases, such type of sales are neither supply of goods nor supply of services. Therefore, you need not determine the place of supply also. There itself you should have stopped me. Okay, so I waited for this point 11. Now you link it. Is it fine? Everything is clear? Everything is clear? Goods not yet cleared, I am selling. Schedule 3. Why should I pay again tax? The goods are not yet came out, they are not become part of domestic goods. When they are not domestic goods, where is the question of intrastate supply or interstate supply? He will become the importer, he will file the bill of entry. This is case 1. Case 2. My people gone to Chennai, they cleared the goods. Now they found a customer in Cochin. The goods are cleared at Chennai port. I filed bill of entry and got it cleared. They are about to come to Andhra. Now I found a customer in Cochin. Now I am selling him. Now you tell me. Clause A, where the supply of goods involving movement of goods. There is a movement of goods. It is not relevant from where the goods are moving. What is relevant is where the goods, to which place the goods are moving. To which place the goods are moving? Cochin. What is the location of the supplier? Andhra. Don't confuse yourself. So the goods are moving from Chennai to. That is what not the section told. What the section says. What the section says. Location of the supplier, place of supply should fall in 2 different states. Where is the location of the supplier? Andhra. What is the place of supply? The goods are transported and they are moving from Chennai and terminating at Cochin. Correct? Done? So, it will become an interstate supply. Case 2. Case 3. I cleared the goods and brought to my own place. Or now after clearance of the goods, I found a customer in Andhra. Possible? Yeah. Now I sold goods directly from there to my customer in Andhra. Intrastate supply. Location of the supplier is in Andhra. Delivery is also in Andhra. Intrastate supply. First I will pay IGST. Because I said I cleared the goods. What do you mean by clearance of goods? You file bill of entry, you pay basic customs duty, you pay IGST, then the goods will be delivered to you. Now the goods are on its move to Andhra. Meanwhile, I found a customer in Vizag, no? In Vijayawada, I found a customer. Now I'll tell my transporter, deliver the goods to Vijayawada, don't come to Vizag. Now what supply is this? Location of the supplier? Andhra. Delivery of the goods? Andhra. Intrastate supply. See, instead of Cochin, I put it as Andhra. That's all. There is not much that complicancy is there. Correct? So after importation, see if you are selling before importation, forget about it. The other party will become the importer. But after importation, that is after goods have cleared for home consumption, to if you are selling, then if it is that state to where you are selling is different from your state, interstate. Same state, interstate. Exported from India, the place of supply shall be the location outside India. Any doubts so far? 10 and 11. 10 and 11. Bhavya, you have some doubt? No. Vinny? Clear? Will you go through once?
So according to the section 11, you have paid the IGST, and according to section 10,
Now I will be paying interest, credit,
yeah.
GST. Now whatever IGST I paid, I will get input tax credit. I will use that for payment of CGST, SGST or further IGST.